When I learned the information that I'm about to share with you about 22 years ago, it changed my life. A gentleman told me the key to wealth is cash flow, and the key to cash flow is the movement of money. Well, my name is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, along with my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers. We're the CEOs and founder of a tremendous tax educational platform called the Academy of Financial Education, where we have the pleasure of educating families on the importance of understanding that there's one tax code in the United States of America, but there's two sides. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have found over the last 29 years is that most people are taught to operate on the wrong side of the tax code. And so with no further ado, I want to jump right into this message I want to share with you today. But before I do that, let me tell you my why for sharing this information. 29 years ago, I learned that there's one tax code in the United States, but again, there's two sides. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, one for the rich and one for the poor. And you're almost right. But here's what we discovered. Most people are operating on the wrong side. Just as important, 16 years ago, I was fortunate enough to meet a gentleman in a coffee shop that taught me some information about money. See, I thought I knew everything there was about money. But what I learned is that everything that I had been taught to go to work for money and to save money was not what the wealthy was doing. And I'm going to share a little bit of that information with you over the course of the next few minutes. I found a way to safely help others free themselves from the current system of debt, from being penalized through inflation, and more importantly, guys, what's dear to my heart, being penalized from taxation because the educational system doesn't teach us about it in school. And last but not least, I know if you don't have a home-based business, you're going to always be on the wrong side of creating wealth. And so let's jump into what I want to talk about. I want to ask you a question. Are you open? Are you open to learning how you could generate a full-time income, part-time, from the comfort of your home with, ladies and gentlemen, zero risk of losing money? How to legally reduce your income taxes directly from the IRS starting today. Very important. There's a reason why Donald Trump said not paying taxes makes him smart. There's a reason why the most wealthiest families in the world has positioned themselves on the right side of the tax code first before they generated wealth. Are you open to positioning yourself to acquire silver and gold at dealer pricing, ladies and gentlemen, with no markup? And last but not least, are you willing to learn some information on how you can protect the value of your hard-earned income from the theft of inflation? The fastest way to increase your income is to reduce the amount of income taxes that is being extracted from your current wages. Think about it. You don't have to go out and earn new money. You just simply do the right things legally, ethically, and morally to keep more of the money you're already working for. Are you open to learning how to reduce and eliminate debt? You must free yourself from debt. Are you open to increasing your cash flow? Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about earning money while you're sleeping. You see, Warren Buffett said it best. He says, wealthy people know if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you're going to work until you die. One of the fastest ways to reduce your income taxes, ladies and gentlemen, is starting a home-based business. See, a home-based business gives you the ability to be able to start right where you are. But one of the things that most people ask me, well, really, Mark, why a home-based business opposed to a brick-and-mortar business? Simply speaking, a home-based business allows you to convert a portion of your personal non-tax deductible expenses into business tax deductible expenses, unlike your job. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not rocket science. Again, it's just simply untaught. See, this is the money you're already spending, but you receive zero tax advantages for that money, which means you have to pay taxes, which is costing you more of your income. Number 5, Would you like to learn how to save your money in an asset like gold and silver? Another question I get is, well, why silver and gold? Well, silver and gold maintains the value of your purchasing power over time, unlike your paper dollars. We all know that $100 today does not buy what $100 bought last year, and definitely not 5 years ago. You have 100% of control of your silver and gold, unlike the money that you have in your 401k. It can be converted back into cash quickly if you need it without the government red tape and or age requirements. Why silver and gold? It's considered money and has been for over 5,000 years. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, right here in the United States prior to 1971, our money was not as good as gold. Our money was gold. We had what was called gold certificates. Today you have what's called Federal Reserve notes. You'll learn more about that in some of our trainings. But I really like this one right here. Your gold and silver can be insured against loss, stolen, or fire by your renters and or homeowner insurance, unlike your paper dollars. Think about this for a moment. If you had $100,000 in paper at home in your safe and $100,000 of gold and silver in your house burned down, do you know that your insurance company will not insure that $100,000 in paper, but they will insure the $100,000 in silver and gold? But it gets even better. Silver has increased 27% even during the pandemic in 2020. Gold has increased 26.5%. Ladies and gentlemen, just holding your money in the physical asset in your possession, your money is growing, protecting you against inflation. And with the right information, much of your silver and gold could be tax deductible. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. If you guys figured out that I love teaching individuals how to save their money from taxation, here's a small portion of wealth that my wife and I accumulated over the last 5 years. And I can tell you this, because we accumulated it in the right system, we were able to use 40% of the money we were losing in taxes from the income on our job, ladies and gentlemen, and we learned that information directly from the Internal Revenue Services. Yes, the IRS. I always say it's not what you know that's keeping you financial in bondage, it's what you do not know that's keeping you in financial enslavement. And so you say, well, Mark, I think that sounds too good to be true. Well, let's think about this for a moment. What if I told you that the IRS, the Internal Revenue Services, the tax court, allowed an exotic dancer to be able to write off breast implants because she used it as a business tool? Sounds too good to be true? Well, here's the article you guys can see right here. On March 7, 2019, CNBC reported breast implants. Generally, you can't collect a tax break on cosmetic surgery. However, in 1994, the United States Tax Court allowed an exception in a case for Catherine S. However, the tax court found them to be business expense and ruled in her favor. Wow, but it gets even better. How about this one? How about if you decided to take a private jet versus taking a commercial flight to go visit your rental property? Sounds too good to be true? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Back in 1990, the tax court ruled in favor of John and Jonah French, who tried to write off their 1984 taxes a private plane that they used to go check on their condo. The United States Tax Court said that they were within their right to choose to take the private jet opposed to taking a public commercial flight. Wow. And you are scared to take advantage of the opportunity to learn how to keep more of your hard-earned income. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to be scared. Now, I want to throw a disclaimer in here because I've been a tax preparer for over 29 years. Again, my wife and I teach and share this information directly from the IRS. But I don't want anyone to imply that you can just go and start writing off things off your taxes. And so the information you just learned isn't to imply that you can purchase gold and silver or any product and just deduct it off of your taxes without a legitimate business purpose. We encourage you to consult your informed tax professional to determine if your purchases qualify as a legitimate business tax deduction. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to caution you that the average CPA, unfortunately, does not know how to think outside of the box. In the previous tax write-offs that I just shared with you, the average CPA would tell you that those are not a tax-deductible expense under business. Okay, so let's talk about the opportunity that's being presented to you. Are you willing to make a decision that your time and your family is more valuable than building someone else's legacy? Are you willing to exchange your declining paper dollars for a proven asset that stores your labor over time? Are you willing to decide to use the money that you're going to lose in taxes because you did not know what you did not know to use to build your business and free you off the modern day plantation? Are you willing to learn some information that could position you to earn a residual income while you're sleeping, opposed to waking up just to have too much money at the end of the money? I'm talking to somebody. No man or woman is left behind with this opportunity. Number 6, no one gets to the top of the compensation plan without helping their team along the way. I can't tell you how refreshing that is to find an opportunity that built a pay plan around helping other people succeed. It is a win-win. No one gets hurt because our product is money. We talked about that a moment ago. Okay? In this business, you're in business for yourself, but you're never going to be in business by yourself. Okay, so let's talk about the product. Ladies and gentlemen, our product is none other than money. 999.924 karat gold and silver. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, it is the highest form of collectible gold and silver that the wealthy understands, but unfortunately the middle class and the poor has never been taught. We have physical gold, physical silver bullion, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down to 1 gram, or for those of you that want to diversify your retirement into a physical asset that has increased over 6,000% over the last 100 years, ladies and gentlemen, we have that there for you as well. And so our product is silver and gold. So sometimes people ask me, well, Mark, why MS-70 collectible silver and gold coins versus regular bullion? Well, they have a proven high rate of growth over bullion because of the intrinsic value. See, again, the wealthy understands collectible. Here's a screenshot that I took from eBay, and you guys can see that this is a 2020 Silver Eagle selling for $175. And people say, well, why would somebody pay $175 for a $30 to $35 Silver Eagle? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman has sold over 28 and no one's complaining because they understand collectible assets versus non-assets. Here's another 2020 Silver Eagle you guys can see selling for $179.99. And yes, this gentleman has sold 26 as of the time of this recording. I love this one right here. Here's another 2020 Silver Eagle. You guys can find this on eBay as well. It is a Mint State 70. It was graded by PCGS, one of the top grading companies in the world, selling for $200. And ladies and gentlemen, this guy has sold 59 of these coins. In fact, I took a screenshot of some of the sales showing, and you can see here on October the 1st, September the 30th, September the 24th, September the 20th, September the 20th, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman has sold these coins for $200. You can see my name at the top that I was signed into my eBay account, and here is what this gentleman was able to get for these assets. Again, people ask me all the time, why collectible coins? Okay, so let's look at this illustration here. A 1964 Chevy Impala Super Sport sold back in 1964 for $2,947. But because of its mint state, even at a low retail, ladies and gentlemen, it would be valued at $13,250. At an average condition, $33,300. And in mint state, like the coins we talked about, MS-70, ladies and gentlemen, $54,100. So let's talk about the company that's making this opportunity happen. The name of the company is 7K Metals. They've been in business for 4 years. Okay, they're based right out of the United States of America. That's a good thing. Okay, they have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. That is huge, and you can look them up. Okay, they only sell items that they have in stock. I can't tell you how refreshing that is. I've been a part of opportunities where they would sell you product that they didn't have, and you would have to wait 8 to 12 weeks, sometimes longer, to get your product. Well, not with this company, okay? They have the best buyback policy in the industry. I'm often asked that question. Well, how do I liquidate my silver and gold? Well, first of all, you don't want to liquidate your silver and gold. You want to hold on to your precious metals. But if you find yourself on hard times, this company has the highest buyback for any precious metal in the industry. Okay, your product will arrive by FedEx in 3 to 5 days. I can't tell you again how refreshing that is to be able to receive what you pay for in just a few days, okay? They have a great online customer service, transparent cancellation plan, and your business startup package if you choose to launch your business with this great company. Ladies and gentlemen, in most countries are tax deductible. Yes. And so again, I encourage you to get with your informed, let me say that again, informed tax professional to make sure that these apply to you. Okay. And so who loves free money? Well, 7K loves giving it away. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a promotion called Hit Silver and get 100 ounces of free silver. Now, I know what you're saying. Mark, no one's giving away 100 ounces of free silver. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 7K Metals is. And this is not hard to get. We've had people actually achieve this in as little as 16 days. Let me let you in on a little secret how they did it. Because we are helping each other rank advance so we all win at the top. Now, this is probably the most favorite part of this presentation and invitation for you to create wealth. I've been teaching this for over 20 years, and every time I ask this question, the light bulb goes on for those individuals that may have had some fear, those individuals that may have been thinking, well, what is my risk? I'm going to make a bold statement. It is virtually impossible for you to lose money in this opportunity. Reason one, our product is money. A proven asset, silver and gold, that has increased by thousands of %, while the paper dollars in your pocket has declined in purchasing power. But I want to ask you to put on your thinking hat for a moment. I'm going to ask you a very profound question, and only you're going to be able to hear your answer. But I think the light bulb is about to come on. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the question. If you acquired one MS-70 collectible coin per month for $95 and your home-based business reduced your current tax liability by a minimum of $20 a day or $600 per month, how much did you pay for your collectible asset? Don't worry, I'll wait. For many of you, the light bulb just went on. You have zero risk. And so now's decision time. Do you see an opportunity for yourself to at least get more information or to protect the value of your money and your family's legacy? Are you ready to take control of your financial destiny? Do you have more questions? Do you want to save money that stores your value, not leak your value? Do you want to make more money? Or do you want to do both? And so we don't share our personal links because most times we're giving our referrals away to our team members, because in this system, no one makes it to the top unless you help your team advance to the top. I can't tell you how powerful that is. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I found an opportunity where no man and no woman gets left behind. Are you ready to change your family financial legacy? Follow the instructions on the next few pages, and we're going to share with you how to get started. If you just want to save money and access the silver and gold dealer pricing, we got that too. And so let's get you started. If you're very serious about changing your life, because we're not here to convince you, but we are here to convey to you that we have an opportunity that is not only changing our lives, but my friend, I'm telling you, if you move yourself out of the way, get all your questions answered, get all of the information, it's going to change your life, because it's almost virtually impossible to lose in this opportunity. And so what I want you to do is I want you to text me at 310-919-7772. Provide your first and last name so I can log you into our sheet. And in the subject, I want you to put ready to get free. Okay? Now, for those of you that want to take a little time, or maybe you don't want to provide your telephone number, you can email us at support@the Academy of Financial Education and simply provide the same information. But ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you this. For the people that actually text, they are getting in the business faster than the people that are sending emails. Those people are being moved to the top of the compensation plan like lightning versus those that are moving like snails. So I encourage you to text, but again, guys, no pressure. Go ahead and send an email to support@the Academy of Financial Education and provide that information, and we welcome you to the other side of financial freedom. My name is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach. Again, along with my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers, we're the CEOs of the Academy of Financial Education, where we teach everyday hardworking families. If you want to strive in today's economy, especially during this pandemic, you must challenge the status quo and get the necessary financial education to succeed to creating true financial wealth. And with that being said, we won't see you at the top. We'll see you over the top. And I can't wait to talk to you. I promise you, it won't be a waste of your time.